Hello and welcome along to a brand new program called Funky Junk. On this program we're going to be showing you lots of things that you can make from recyclable materials. All those things that you find at home, cardboard, glass, all kinds of stuff like that.
Well, we should probably introduce ourselves as well. My name is Kelly and this is my mom, Lucia. And we're going to be doing things together on this program. We're going to be visiting a lot of new places as well, including your schools. So watch out for yourselves on TV.
And we'll be taking you to all kinds of wonderful places like recyclable plants to show you how things are recycled and sent right back out there again. But first of all, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and start some art here and crafts on the program today. And the first thing we thought we would like to do would be to take you to the seaside, because we do like to be beside the seaside. And we have kind of a nautical theme going on today, a big fancy word, nautical, all things connected with the sea. Now I have a whole collection of fabulous calendars and things at home, so I saved them, lovely pictures there of, you know, the nets and all the fishing that goes on, and all kinds of lovely things that you can save. So do collect your old calendars like that. There aren't many in this particular one because I've pinched them all out, all the nice pictures, and I'll tell you exactly what I have done with them. I've gotten an old piece of cardboard. As you can see, it was just a box like that. It was a flat box cardboard, and I just cut off the bottom of it and cut off the sides to give myself a base to make a stand-up kind of lovely nautical theme picture that you can have in your bedroom. And what I did first of all was I just cut out my picture, stuck it on with this kind of glue, PVA glue, and I have a nice little tube here with a nice little top on it, and sometimes at night when I leave it open it gets all stuck at the top, so you have to peel off the new bit again. I've lost the lid of it already. So what I've done here, I've stuck on this lovely picture here. I like that. Do you?
Nice, yeah.
I love lighthouses, I really do. And to make it a little bit different, I got some net to just put around the side as an idea to show you. This is just kind of netting that you get sometimes potatoes or vegetables in. And it had a nice strong piece at the bottom, you can see there, with a white line running through it. And I didn't throw that out, I kind of kept that there because I thought it was nice. Beautiful. And then stuck them very, very strongly around that side. Now the lovely thing about this calendar is it's reversible. You can turn it around and you have another picture on this side. And it's because it's so sturdy, it can stand up nice and straight. Another trick is you can turn it over again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a four-sided one, and as you can see, I've had a great time, you know, putting together just ideas
little
with paper, borders, and all kinds of things that you can do. And I've got a fourth one on this side. So think of all the fun you can have with that. Now I thought I'd put a nice little surround on this one, and if Kelly would pass me those nice thick lollipop sticks there, you'll see that we save up all our nice things in little containers. These are containers that you sometimes get maybe some takeaway food in if you're having a little treaty. Aha! A little treaty goes down very well. Yes, you guessed. And these are nice flat sticks now. I got them as a present, and I think they might go nicely, you know, just to stick along as another idea. Just to give, you know, a feeling of continuity, or the whole thing continued among the pictures, I'm going to do kind of little waves on the top like that. Just little waves to bind the whole thing together. Now you could spend more time. You might paint, or you might, you know, draw seagulls or something, or you might paint the whole thing along. But just for today, to show you the idea, a very quick version of it. And now I'm going to go around the whole picture again very quickly and stick on some sticks, just to give a nice little, you know, the way if you go to the seaside you get those little deck chairs and all that. So we start sticking on some of these nice sticks. Put one up there, and you can alternate them as well. And what I might get you to do, Kelly, is just pass me a little sponge. We'll do that, just to take that there off so I don't have a mess. If that happens, just add a little bit of water and clean it off. It comes off very, very, very easily, because I've done that kind of thing before, you know. Now what I'll do here is,
there's smaller ones there.
Yeah, I'll go to a lower one here and alternate, something like that. You can spend time measuring them out if you like. And then what I might do is break a little bit off here, like that,
you could do like a whole
and give a jagged edge, kind of a little.
Like you could cut it as well.
You could. You can cut it if you want to tidy it up for me, good. And all the colours will come out lovely. You don't need to do the sides, but you can if you like, and I think I will. And there's
Does it need a little bit more?
It's nice. I don't like to just have the straight ones going across. Alternate them, have one zigzag and see what suits your picture as well, you know. I love this glue because it squirts on nice and easily and it's very, very strong.
PVA glue.
We use it for a lot of things here on this program. So it's worth your while getting a nice container like that. You can buy big, big containers of them and they're cheap and all that. But sometimes the little handy small container is just as good. So there you go.
Using all types of colours.
They're lovely, yeah, because I would love to have had a kind of a bright blue one as well, but I don't, so there's no need to worry about it. And let's just see, I think that one would need another bit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, make sure it's nice and secure so it doesn't fall off.
Now, I spent time doing the other ones and so on, but in actual fact, you could do just one at a time. A day that you might be in the mood to do one, then do the next one. You know, take your time doing them. You can collect shells. Just take out some of those shells for me there, Kelly.
Yeah.
Please, do we see what kind of shells are there? You can collect shells from the beach and put just one or two in a corner of a picture. Beautiful effect you get there. Beautiful.
Bits of pasta in here as well.
You never know
You
what
don't know what
you
you'd
could
find
find
in
a
the- in
three-course meal in there. You'd never know what you'd find. That's the truth. Now, I don't think I'll use that red there because I've used red already on the bottom, so I might go for a nice... Oh,
The
that's
purple's
nice.
gorgeous.
The purple's lovely, isn't it?
Sure.
Thank you.
You can judge the...
Pull out some shells and tell us about them there, Kels. Do you know
Well-
much about shells?
Well, like I know that these swirly kind of ones are called whelks,
Yeah.
and like little sea creatures live inside them as well. And these ones are called, I can't remember, do you know what
Limpets, I think.
Limpets, yeah. And these ones are called carpet shells. I
Are
don't know
they?
why.
They're
It's
gorgeous.
weird, yeah. But they're pretty. I love collecting shells.
Yeah, oh, there's something lovely about just walking along the sea and having, you know, a lovely kind of peaceful time to think out nice thoughts and so on. I'm looking for a special colour. I might go for the green there just for that one. Kind of measuring it just roughly and hoping for the best here. But you can spend time and you can measure out. Thank you, Kelly. I'll
Yeah.
use those scissors again. And you can measure out and take your good old time doing this because, once again, it's supposed to just relax you. But we're trying to show you as many things as we can on this programme all the time. Hey, not a bad old measurement. Not a bad old measurement. Now, they've nearly stuck, and as I said, I could have spent, you know, time doing it a little bit tidier and not mess up my picture so much, but you can, you know, do that.
We should put the other design in so that's even.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's lovely. Very nice,
Where
very
would it
nice.
be now without
But as
me?
I was saying, those lovely deck chairs that, you know, when you sit out, this reminds me, those sticks remind me of the deck chairs by the beach.
Yeah.
When you're sitting back having your lovely sandwiches. Do you ever
I
go?
love lying on the beach and reading a book
And
on
you
a
know-
towel and just
Yeah.
relaxing. Remember the time I fell asleep one time on the beach?
Oh.
Yeah, and the tide was coming in, you know, and Cormac and that's my brother and Mum were beside me, you know, and they were lying on the towels beside me, and they were really cruel. They moved up their towels, but I didn't see the tide coming in, and then anyway.
She got soaked.
I got soaked and they
She got-
laughed at me and they were like, ha, we just didn't tell you we wanted to see what would happen. You're so
But you
mean.
remember we used to bring all those lovely soggy tomato sandwiches. There's nothing like a soggy tomato sandwich when you go to the beach.
They were never my favourite, Mum. I never ate them.
Oh, we did when we were growing up.
She used to try and force feed me these bad tomato sandwiches and I'd just be like, no, not the tomato sandwiches again.
So there's our nice picture there, and as you can see, it does need time to stick, you know, and spend, you know, a little bit of time. I shouldn't be actually holding it up until it's fully dry. So we will need to, you know, add a couple of little bit more glue to it, and then you'll have your final nice picture. And by the end of the programme, it'll be nice and dry, and maybe I'll show it to you again. So that's the start of our nautical theme, all about the sea today.
So I think we're off now to a really exciting place, but I'm not going to tell you, it's a surprise.
And will you make something else when we come back?
Yeah, later
Good
on.
deal. Okay, let's go. Neil, my hug of good
Very welcome now.
We heard you've been doing lots of things for recycling. Who's going to tell us all about that? Okay, I see some lovely things down at the back here. So girls, you've been very busy doing lots of things about recycling in the classroom, and you've made lovely things, haven't you, here?
Yeah.
Tell us why you got this idea to start creating stuff yourself.
So we were kind of spending the week on recycling, and Miss Lynch, our student teacher, decided that it would be fun to make glitter bugs, and we got all the recycled stuff that we had at home, and we put them all together, and in groups we made litter bugs.
What kind of things did you bring in, Alex?
We brought in milk cartons, cereal boxes, egg cartons, and toilet roll holders. And some people named their litter bugs, and one of them was called Bumblebee.
Bumblebee-na. That's good. So you had great fun doing this. How did your parents feel? How did your mum feel, Niamh? And when you started collecting up all these things and bringing them in, what did she think they were for?
She thought they were for recycling school, but then I had to tell her that we're making litter bugs, and she gave me loads of stuff for it.
She did. Did you have to wash and clean some of the bottles and stuff like that, Kayla, before you left home?
At home, where we had to wash out any of the bottles or anything before we brought them in, like any of the yogurt pots or anything.
Oh yeah, to make them nice and fresh, otherwise they'd be very smelly, wouldn't they? That was a good idea. And with the yogurt pots, you can peel off the outsides of them sometimes. Did you realise that beforehand? No? No, not until you started doing the work. And then Hannah, when you got here, how did you start creating? How did you put everything together?
Well, we had sellotape and glue and stuff, so all we had to do, it had to be a bug, some type of bug, so we just got loads of things. You could make wings and trunks, anything, feet, and loads of stuff like that, and then all you have to do is stick them together.
That's right, and the funny thing about it is there are no two bugs the same. All the bugs look different, don't they?
Yeah.
And did you move stuff around? Did you have fun, swapping things around? Tell us about that.
Well, it was really funny because you would have to keep doing it, like, you'd have to think about it first, and then when you try to create the bug, it sort of gets real tricky to sort of do it.
Yeah, some of it, and you might find some parts work, is that right, Alex, that, some things will stick together well, some things are a bit more awkward. Did you have any problems at all?
Yeah, we were trying to make one really big, but it wouldn't really work because some of the bits were too small and some of them were too big, and we couldn't stick them together. So the teacher came over and helped us sellotape the tail on and the mouth on and the face on.
Oh yeah. And did you try anything else at home then? Did you experiment with anything outside of school, Niamh?
No, not really.
No, but would you sort of look at things at home and say, I can make, during the holidays and things like that? What kind of things would you make if you weren't making bugs?
I'd make a bin.
A bin?
A bin.
Oh, what kind of a bin would you make?
A small little bin that will go in my bedroom, so I can put on my. I bring cartons up to bed with me, so I can put them in the bin.
That's a great idea. Oh, there's lots of bedroom stuff you can make with that. Well, girls, that's brilliant, and we're going to have a look at those in a few minutes because some of them open and move and do all kinds of great things, don't they, Kayla? Huh? So thank you very much for that. That's very interesting.
I'm here with Megan and Niamh, and they're going to tell me how they made this wonderful looking creature here. What did you call him, guys?
Cocoa Pop.
Cocoa Pop Man. And who brought in what materials?
I brought in the Burger King crown, the Cocoa Pops, and one of them I brought in the newspaper as well,
Fabulous. And why did you call him Cocoa Pop Man?
because he has 2 Cocoa Pops on boxes.
Brilliant, very good. And this guy's very special because he can wheel. Isn't it fantastic? And that was your idea, wasn't it, Niamh? How did you do that?
I just got some of my little brother's toys and brought them in, and then we stuck them on with sellotape.
Very good. And do you want to show the camera that? Look, little cars underneath. That's fantastic. It's really cool. So did you like doing this? Did you have fun making it?
Yeah.
Very good.
If you move, you have to be careful because they sometimes fall off.
Oh, right, okay. So you have to attach them extra well with sellotape.
They were actually Actimel bottles.
Actimel bottles, fantastic. And he's got a little tongue there as well, I see. It's brilliant. Whose idea was that?
Mine.
Very good, very good. And he's like royalty with his crown. He's cool looking. Well, I had great fun. Those people were lovely, weren't they?
Oh, it's lovely to be out and about, and we'll be doing that nearly every week, so we hope you'll join us for that.
I'm making a really cool mobile. We're sticking to our nautical theme here. So as you can see, I have like a little octopus here, despite the fact that he has 7 legs and not 8, but you know, whatever.
In the war.
Yeah, and this guy here is supposed to be kind of like a jellyfish. Do you know the way jellyfish kind of has that translucent
that's brilliant. What
kind
have you
of
got
effect
inside?
going on? It's only a bit of tinsel, like, but it gives that kind of sparkly effect. So I'll just show you. It's very, very easy, and it's of course out of all the recyclable materials. So basically, I had 2 paper plates at home, and I painted both sides, well, the outsides of each of them pink, and I'm going to staple them together now. If you have a stapler at home, get your dad to use it, or your mom. Or be very careful. If you know how to use it, be very careful with it. Don't
Stab yourself.
staple your fingers together or something. Be tragic. So it's very,
So those
very
little
easy.
paper plates, just simple, aren't they? And
Yeah,
you-
very, very easy. I'm just going to cut around like a little kind of a shape like this one here. I'll just show you just about like that, just kind of like a little...
like a half moon
yeah,
type
half
of
a moon kind of thing going on. So,
What kind of paint did you use for that? Just poster paint, was
yeah,
it?
poster paint. Very strong paint.
Yeah, 'cause
nice
they're-
vivid colours, like. And if you don't have strong paint, just go over it a few times to make it strong. I'm just gonna... Cool. Right, now, that's the body of my little octopus. What do we call him? Octi. Octi. I'll christen him Octi. Okay. Now, if you don't have, I just had like a little bit of red plastic at home that I just kind of shredded into like 7 parts, and then I stuck it up and stapled it to the plates. But if you don't have that, I have just a little bit of this, stuff that you get in Christmas presents as well, which is equally as effective, I think, personally. So I'm just gonna...
Oh, they'd be cute, yeah.
You don't have to stick to the colours of octopuses, because octopuses are kind of boring colours, aren't they? They're kind of grey and stuff, so I'm going to go mad and pretend that they're really pink and blue.
Oh yeah, that's the nice thing about art. You can do all kinds of, colours, whatever you've got, really, isn't it? Just about using your bits and pieces that you have.
Exactly. Although I haven't... He's so funky already, I love him. Octi, the octopus. Did you ever see an octopus in real life, Mum? Or
No, I didn't, but I've eaten them, I have to say.
what?
Yeah. It's a delicacy in many places.
Oh, what do they taste like?
They taste
I said
very
they're
like octopus.
rubbery. So there's my part of my octopus there. I'm going to rob a marker. Is there one there, Mum? The permanent one?
Yippee. Yes, good. Well spotted.
And he'll have blue eyes as well. That'd be cool. All right, so I'm going to give him nice big eyes.
Yeah.
And I might just...
All kinds of expressions you can do with the eyes, can't you?
Yeah.
I hope this here is going to stick for me. I'll be showing the boys and girls in a minute what I'm doing
Give him a
here.
nice big smile because he's happy to be alive. Look at him go. Octi the octopus.
That's great. And then you would just attach your string to the top of
just
him.
like if you have string at home, just
Why don't you give
can
that fella
staple
eyes?
that.
Because he's hanging up already.
All right, God love him. Give him the gift of sight as well. I'll give him a cool expression, kind of a. Ooh.
Yeah, looking over to the left and wondering what's coming. And a zigzag mouth or something? Oh, just a little nose.
No,
The
that's the
bewildered
mouth. It's like, oh no, look what's coming to get me. You can have loads of fun with all the different expressions.
And have you made any fish to go along with that?
You can
He's
after
attaching
the-
himself
like,
to something. Look, he's caught a victim already.
See the parts I've left over here? You can actually make a little fish out of that. And I'll show you how, look.
That's
You can
very
just
cute.
staple around again the edges, but before you staple them together, just get a little piece of paper or plastic or whatever, just jag it along, to give them like
I know
little
what that
fins,
is. I bet you got that out of fruit, did you? The fruit bags.
Oh yeah,
The
the
string.
little sign.
The
Yeah,
string on that. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
great.
But like, you doesn't have to be paper or anything left over. And this is Christmas ribbon as well. So it just kind of cut into it.
That's
so
very
that it
good.
had like a little wavery effect like that kind of.
Oh, and there's
So-
wire now. That's the stiff
Yeah.
bit that keeps
But you
it.
can,
So that's
you
good.
can, yeah.
It makes it
shape
stand
that
out.
as well.
Great.
So
Very
that's my little
good. I
fish.
like that idea now.
Yeah,
That's
so it's really easy to make a fish, but I'm going to show you now how to make this really cool jellyfish. Right, and in case you're wondering what this netting is, you probably get fruit at home, if you're healthy eaters. You get bags, you know, like so similar to this one with like oranges or lemons or whatever, limes in them. Now I didn't have another white bag, so I'm just going to use this red one to show you. And I've got a little bit of Christmas tinsel here, and that's how you just put it into the bag like this. And then you grab it like about, halfway down the netting, and you just twist it if you want.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, and I've got a little ribbon here to make them all stylish.
It's lovely in the red as well, isn't it?
It is nice. It's kind of nice, a different effect. But I have to say I prefer the white.
Can I cut its tail?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, I like that.
I prefer the white one, I think, because it's just the translucent kind of effect. But this is just to show you the idea. And like just the way I've done that now, I chopped up the net to give them kind of like, those little the little leg things that they have coming down.
Yeah. And these are lovely scissors that boys and girls will have at home with nice round edges. We have big adult kind of scissors that we use because we do so much work.
Do you know how to hold the scissors? Do they know how to pass the scissors to someone?
I think I do. You always hold the sharp end and pass them gently.
Sometimes I forget that rule, and
so
it's
that
so
the person
bad.
takes them from you, so you're not going.
Yeah, because you don't stab them in the process.
So that's a good tip,
So
actually,
look at
Kelly. Yeah.
He's got all like little legs and stuff.
Ah,
going
that's
on
nice.
there.
You could put eyes on him as well, couldn't you? Big eyes
could,
if you
yeah,
wanted
if you
to.
wanted.
Stick on paper eyes or
Paper
something.
eyes, or maybe like buttons or something.
Oh yeah, little buttons.
2 little buttons. That would be cute.
Yeah.
You'll find loads of things around the house that you can use.
You will, and you should start collecting a button box. I have a box just full of all kinds of buttons. You get free buttons as well when you buy jumpers and cardigans and anything with the button on it. They usually give you a spare one. So you can all, save those at home and use them for art as well as sewing on when you lose the buttons.
And now if you want to
Right.
later on, we won't have time now today, but if you wanted to, you could decorate your hanger as well that you have, just not to leave it blank. You can, maybe attach a few stickers or something, or cover it in paper maybe and colour it in so that it blends in with the colours that you're using. Hi guys, I'm here again all decked out in my health and safety gear. I'm in a really cool place at the moment. It's in charge of recycling all the paper waste that's around the country. And that's what you see here behind me, all this shredded paper in magazines. It looks really fun. I think I'm going to throw myself into it in a minute. But first, I want you to go over and talk to my mom, who's going to talk to a really, really cool gentleman called Paul, and he's going to tell us all about what's going to happen to this paper.
So Paul, what exactly do you recycle here at this particular plant?
Well, what we do is we recycle confidential paper that our trucks would collect on a daily basis from banks and different institutions around the country. So their confidential waste would come back here on a daily basis, and we would bring it back here to recycle.
So confidential, you mean stuff that you don't want other people to find out about?
Well, not particularly us, but the clients. So important material for clients: bank statements, solicitors' letters, account numbers, sensitive information. Absolutely.
And do you do anything there at base, or do you bring it back and shred it here? What happens when you collect it?
Shred It is an on-site documents destruction company. We're actually the biggest branch in Europe at the moment. We have 18 trucks on site on the island of Ireland, and basically we shred the material at the customer's premises.
Why do you do that?
Well, for confidentiality purposes, clients nowadays would feel that paper leaving their premises would be a risk to their company. So they like to get it done.
They see it and they're happy when they see it happening outside.
Absolutely, and they can come down and watch it being done.
They
can and see the end product. They can come out here and see what happens to it and that sort of thing.
And where does it go then after this? I see that you take it along. It's all loose over here.
It's all loose, yeah. And you can see
happens
this machine here behind us. This is called our baling press, basically, and the material is put into the baling press and baled into what we call mill-size bales, which are 500-kilo bales that are shipped to England for recycling. Unfortunately, Ireland doesn't have a recycling plant that can handle this type of waste at the moment.
Is there anything in the happening in the future, or is that something
No,
that's been addressed?
I don't think it's been addressed. I think really Ireland doesn't have a big enough paper market to put a plant like that in.
So for the time being, it goes to UK.
It goes to the UK, absolutely.
And you know exactly where it goes to.
We do. We have an audit trail from start to finish where it goes, and it comes back onto the Irish market in toilet paper, in egg cartons, milk cartons, that sort of thing.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Now, as it's baled, it still looks like bales of hay, basically,
Does,
doesn't it? As the farmers go. Now, what is it secured with? Because I can't exactly see. It looks, it just looks secured to me.
Well, as you can see, it goes in loose into the machine, and basically when it comes out the other end, down the bottom here, it's tied with steel ties, what we call cable ties, that ties the bale and compacts it into a half-ton bale. So it is very secure, primarily for shipping requirements and stuff like that. When it goes to the UK, it needs to be very, very secure.
Well, Mom, you had your fun. Now it's time for mine.
See you soon on Funky Junk. From me, Lucia.
And me, Kelly.
It's bye-bye for now. Bye.
Bye.